All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here on a Sunday on a Father's Day. So to all your dads or all the dads out there, happy Father's Day. To my dad, happy Father's Day. And yeah, so I wanted to take a look at a cool little brand of watch that I can't believe I've never actually owned one of these watches. Being a Seiko freak all my life, and being that this company or Pulsar has been under Seiko, I think since about 1979. So really cool. Here in just a second, I'm going to adjust the camera and we'll get this thing closer to the camera and take a look at it. One real quick thing I wanted to show you guys is if you guys remember on my channel, I did the Marchand watch reviews, and those are actually now live on Kickstarter, guys. Go over to the Kickstarter campaign. I'm going to leave a link down on the bottom where you guys can find those and check out. That'll also put a link to my Marchand Legacy video and stuff like that. But really cool watch, and Dan reached out to me, said he's got the Kickstarter campaign going, so I kind of wanted to share that with you guys. So let's go ahead and adjust the camera. We'll get this watch out of the box and take a closer look at it. All right, guys, so as you guys can see, pretty simple box setup here from Pulsar. Go ahead and get this open so we'll take a look at it. So a few guys, my friend Bob over at Time to Go Travel and Timepieces, I think he just did an unboxing video of one of these. I don't know if he's done the full review, but he kind of mentions these guys on Instagram that wrist check daily. I'll put all their Instagram links down below, but Tech Rider and all these guys that have been showing this little Pulsar, and they've really kind of got a few guys of us YouTube guys hooked out there, really wanted to check it out, and so here it is. I think the watch really has a lot to offer for the price you pay for it. So guys, this is a Pulsar World Time, and forgive me because off the top of my head, I don't know the reference number exactly for this watch, but I will leave links down below. I'll leave a couple links where you guys can get this watch and also the black version if they make an all black PVD coated version of this watch also. So go ahead and get it up here in the box. You guys can see very simple packaging, cardboard packaging. You do have down here your instruction manuals and stuff like that. Definitely want to hang on to those so you can take a look at them. And here is the cool little watch. So right off the bat, guys, one of the coolest features of this watch that really drew me into it is this is an all stainless steel case. So it's not like a lot of the watches that we see in these digital series that have a painted plastic case or a chromed over plastic case. This is actually all 316L stainless steel in this case. And what you get out of that is a very substantial feeling digital watch. I mean, it feels a lot different than any of the other digital watches that I'm used to, having in the collection. So we'll go ahead and pull it off the pillow here, guys. And as you guys can see, it comes on this really cool, nice rubber strap. Now, I want to point out to you guys right off, as you guys can see, this has drilled lugs on it. And we'll get a little more into it because I've actually had the strap off this watch, and I'm pretty surprised with a few of the features that it has here underneath this rubber strap. But you guys can see the stainless steel case there. It is all polished all the way around. It's polished pretty nicely, actually. And then on the top here, you have this brushed edge all the way around. The World Time up here is actually, it's not just painted onto the case, it's actually etched into the case. You can feel that, and then filled in with paint. Also here on the bottom, the chronograph. The pushers on the watch, which are at a little bit different places than you'd probably be used to on a lot of watches, and I'll try to get through the functions. You will have to forgive me because I'll probably bumble through that as I'm still learning a little bit of this. But they're in a little bit different positioning as you'd see on normal watches. They are plastic pushers. These ones are a black, shiny black plastic on this. Very cool. Nice strap here. The strap, no etching or anything like that. It is a typical, rubber strap like you expect on a watch like this, but it actually feels more kind of like a Seiko diver strap, and probably because Pulsar is part of the Seiko Corporation. Now, as you guys can see the hang tag here, and I thought this was pretty interesting, you guys can see, oh, here's your part number. This is the PW3001. And if you read that, guys, it has, like, retail is supposed to be $185 on this thing. Now, at the link I leave down below, the Amazon link, I think they're around $40. So great deal. And it says this has a Hardlex crystal, which I think is pretty neat. Screw down case back on this, water resistant stainless steel, made in China, obviously. And you have a part number, 100 meters, the 10 bar water resistance. And that's the good old Pulsar logo. That's been around for so many years. I've actually looked at a lot of Pulsars at garage sales and stuff like that. Never bought one, but with that logo on them. So very cool watch here, guys. What I want to kind of do is go through a few of the functions here real quick. Now, over here on this center button here on the left-hand side of the watch, you have your functions. So we'll go through those. First, push that button. You go to your chronograph mode. You can stop and start that. Let's see, here it is. Start. Get that start going there. And I think you have... You can do a split time with it. Not exactly sure how all that works. And you can stop it there. And I think that down here, yeah, you'll reset that. Going through more of the functions here, you have your recording. So what it'll do is it'll keep, as you use that chronograph, it'll have a number of different recordings that you can do through there. So going to channel 1 or recording 1, 4, let me see here. So yeah, I ran it for 12 seconds that time. We can go to 3, ran it for, this is when I was doing the treadmill yesterday. 2, this was the day before. So it kind of keeps a recording of your workouts and stuff like that. You can clear those out and start over. I think you can record up to like 5 different events with that. So you have a timer. You can adjust this to set it for any amount of time you want. I usually have it set for 10 minutes for some sprinkler stuff that I run in my backyard and stuff like that. It makes it nice and easy to have a timer there. Then you have an alarm mode, and I think you have, let me see, okay, this top button you guys can see here, the chime will come on and off, and your alarm is on and off. So you use that button there, and then, let me see here, which one adjusts? Okay, yeah, this has like 4 or 5 alarms, 3 alarms. Come on, Dunlap, do you know your watches? So 3 alarms on this one, which I don't really need any more than 1 alarm, to be honest with you. I use 1 alarm most of the time. So my 5:30 a.m. wake up. And your world time function there. Now I have it set for London, but as you guys can see, you can go through here and you have all your different world times there. Kind of cool. And as you set your main time, these will all automatically adjust for you. So you don't have to worry about adjusting any of these once you've set that main time. Lets you know up there at the top, Tokyo. Lets you know over here that I have the chime on, AM over there on that side. And down here, it'll keep the date for you. Of course, in Tokyo, it's already the 18th. Stuff like that. So pretty cool, going through your world time there. And then if you click it in one more time, you're back to your standard time here, 10:27 in the morning on Father's Day for me. We do have a backlight function on this watch. Let me see if I can get this for you. There you go. LED backlight there. Or actually, this is electroluminescence. I shouldn't say LED. So this is electroluminescence backlight. These LED or electroluminescent dials and stuff like that, they're expected to last about 7 years on these watch. You have 3 years of battery life. So, basically you're looking at about 6-7 years. This watch is going to work for you. And then they say they can actually replace the, readout and stuff like that. But I can't imagine it'd be worth doing that when you can get a brand new watch for $40. So, but it's a really cool watch and really good shape. I think the less you use that light, the longer the watch is going to work for you and stuff like that. And it's a really neat little watch for the price point of $40. What I want to do here real quick, guys, too, is go ahead and throw it on some different straps for you guys, because it's really fun, especially with these quick release pins here. I think it's a neat deal to have on a watch like this. So give me a second here and we'll get on some different straps. All right, so strap number 1, this is a Blue Shark Orca. It is actually one I kind of customized. I cut it down to a single piece, 1-piece strap, and I've actually I've cut the keepers so they're loose and I can move them around to wherever I want. So and I've also slash cut the end of it. I like to do that. But look at how cool that watch looks. Total summertime, awesome looking watch. This has 20 millimeter lug opening, so any size NATO strap you guys have is probably going to work. One of the things I want to just show you that, verify that for you guys. Yeah, 19.9. I also forgot to give you a case width on this thing. You're looking at a 44.5 side to side. Wait, I was catching the button there, guys. 41. Yeah, I was catching the button there. And then from lug tip to lug tip, you're looking at a 44.5. So it's a good size watch. I'm going to get it on the wrist here too. But it's cool. You can swamp out these straps, no problem. And look at this. Guys, look at the spring bars. I did not change the spring bars on this watch. I kid you not, this has Seiko Diver spring bars in it. From the factory, you can even see the factory strap has the big holes for the big spring bar. So yeah, I've never, ever in my life seen a digital watch that has Seiko Diver spring bars in it from the factory. That's amazing. I'll put a NATO strap on my Casios, but really, I mean, I have to be very forceful, jamming the pin down in there to get them to fit because they're so close to the case and stuff like that. Only the thinnest and least expensive NATO straps will really work for me on my Casios. But this, I can use a thick a heavy duty NATO strap like this on there, no problem, because it's got enough room in the case and it gives you these big heavy duty spring bars. So this just doesn't feel like your standard digital watch, guys. So that strap looks awesome. Let's go ahead and try another one on here real quick. So check this out. This is a $5 Walmart strap. I was traveling for work and I was up working in Vallejo and Napa area and stuff like that. And I actually stopped at a Walmart in American Canyon, California, and they had a bunch of NATO straps hanging there, and I bought this one. And it looks cool. It looks really cool on this, and it's thin, so it's really, really comfortable to wear on a watch that's not super heavy. It's kind of interesting. I mean, this is a $5 Walmart strap, guys, and look at it. It's all stitched. You know, I mean, it's painted camouflage. You can tell it's just painted over a white nylon, but looks cool for $5. I've got, it's actually, let me see. It's this brand here. I got another one here I'm going to show you guys. Active Comfort brand from Walmart for $5. So that's not bad looking, right? Looks pretty good. So if you, man, I don't think they sell these at Walmart, but if they did, you could get this watch for probably $40 and a strap for $5 and have a sweet looking setup, huh? Look at that. That looks awesome. Let's try a new Bond strap on here for $5, see what it looks like. Yeah, this isn't really new Bond style. This is a different, I don't know what you call this, but this is a nice black and gray strap. This is also a $5 Walmart strap here on the watch. That looks cool. That actually looks really good on that watch. Let me try that one on my wrist here. Let's see what that looks like. I haven't worn this strap. It was still on the packaging, as you guys saw. Give it a little tuck back to get out of the way. That looks cool. That definitely dresses this little watch up a bit, right? Man, I can't tell you how different this watch feels. I mean, it feels like you're wearing a legit watch, just that stainless steel case. The way it sits on the wrist, I say legit watch. It is a legit watch. But it just feels, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a Casio or a little, you know, plastic Casio World Timer. Nothing wrong with those. I love them, but this is just different. So, all right, guys, let's try. I got one more strap, or I'm going to say bracelet down here. I wanted to try it because I think it'll be really interesting to see what this bracelet looks like on this little watch here. So let's check this out. All right, guys, there's nothing like sticking a $40 watch on a $100 bracelet, but look how cool that looks. This is my my Miltat Super Engineer bracelet in 20 millimeter. I bought this for my BFK, and I've had it for years. I wear it on my BFK a lot, but when I set it next to this watch, it reminded me a lot of the new G-Shock, that all stainless steel G-Shock square they just came out with. And I thought, hey, here's like a $140 version of that watch. You bracelet will last forever. You just change out the watch head every 6 or 7 years, right? For a pretty good deal. So let me put this on the wrist. So look at this thing. And now, I mean, of course, this feels like a super digital watch. I mean, it like feels crazy on this bracelet. Probably a little much, but it looks so cool on this bracelet. I think I might wear it on this bracelet for a while because it just looks so darn cool. Bracelet wasn't on anything right now, so I don't know, I kind of like it. So guys, there's the new little Pulsar, this being the PW3001. I'm going to leave a link down below where you guys can find one of those. Sorry I didn't go through all the features and real intricacy and stuff like that, guys, but it's a digital watch and there's so much to talk about on these. I could have like a 25-minute video going through everything these can do. But it's a pretty simple watch. One of the things I will say you need to get used to is the buttons are in different places than most of your standard digital watches out there, and I know that bugs a lot of people, but the watch is super cool in this all stainless steel finish. Very cool. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. All right, thanks, guys.